second lesson for the week, we are going to be writing the beginning of the story using our story plan. But first, let's do our do now task. As we learned yesterday, a preposition is a word that describes the position of an object or a thing or something. For example, in or on, those are prepositions. I want to see if you can decide what word is the correct word used to describe the green ball. So which preposition would you use for the first one? The next, and this one here. What about this one? And this one here, and this one. Here is an example of what I have done. The green bouncy ball is in. In is my preposition, the brown box. Okay? I would like you to say the next one. The green bouncy ball is the brown box. I'm going to reveal the answers after you've written at least 3 of them in your notebook or your English book. Pause the video now to write your preposition sentences. Well done. If you had said that this was in, on, under, next to, behind, in front, or between, you were absolutely correct. So our lesson today, we are learning to write a new story, and you will be successful in this lesson because you would use the correct punctuation in your story and the ones that you're using from your story map or your story plan. You will also be able to use adjectives to describe and interesting verbs so that we can really enjoy this story. The skill that we are using from our student learner profile is creativity. We are using this because we want to be able to see and take opportunities to create something new, to share our ideas with others. Let's look at our knowledge organizer. And as we did yesterday, we were looking at the beginning, the middle, and the end of a story. You might be using some key vocabulary from here. As you can see here, the word stormed is a verb, and that is what George did. He stormed out. You might be using that word in your story today. Now, I would like you to work together in our chat to be able to describe the Brachiosaurus. You can write it in the chat, or we might write it on Padlet. I would like you to describe this picture. Pause the video to do so now. We're using our story map and we're using our story plan, our plan box, to remind us how we can turn this into a story with sentences, because on the left hand side you can see here that that's not a story, that's just notes to remind us. So one hot day. I think we might change that to one hot and humid day, and remember the next part of the story. And we have here one hot and humid day where the ground shuddered and the trees swayed. You can see here that I am looking at the story map. I just changed "what is it" to "what is that noise?" asked Brenda. Now you can see here that I have put capital letters. I have also used a question mark, so I'm asking a question, and I have also used full stops at the end of each of my sentences. I might carry on, but I don't have space, and if I don't have space, I go to the next page. So this is ours all together, Vicky the Speedster, but I want to see for your story. What you'll notice here is this is our checklist. When you have finished your first paragraph, I would like you to stop where you are, and I would like you to check for the following things. Check to see you have your capital letters and full stops in the right place. Check to see if you have commas and where you're going to pause, or if you are listing adjectives. Check to see that you're actually using interesting adjectives, and also check to see if you're using interesting verbs. This will make sure that your writing is superb. When you have finished your first paragraph, checked it, and finished your second paragraph, then please take a picture and share it with us on Showbie. Looking forward to reading your stories.